He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Play action. Now it's Murray. Rolling to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And this is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. Edmonds. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Now Murray. Flush to his right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. Cliff Kingsbury going to decide here to leave the offense out and go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And here's Rodgers to return. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Let's go. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Now this will go for 5 up to the 33.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Now Wentz. And Wentz going to slide to a stop. He does have the first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 47 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. 2nd and 4. They can still get a first down without scoring. Wentz going to give this to Taylor. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Mack. And he takes it in for a Colts score. Marlon Mack punching it in from a yard away. And the Colts are a 2-point conversion away from tying this football game. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And this is now a one-point game. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And no run back here for Moore. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Second down and another run with Edmonds. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Play fake. Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Murray and company going for it on fourth. Escaping the pressure right. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the counter, it's Taylor. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Taylor, and he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
6-man leads to 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
2nd down and goal. Wentz. Touchdown, Colts. That's caught. Naeem Hines from 8 yards out. And the Colts have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. On the return, Rondale Moore will bring it out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys.
And got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. On 1st down, Edmonds. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Edmonds. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now Murray off play action. They'll roll him out right. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
And time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field.
And that is caught. Touchdown Cardinals. Zach Ertz there to make the grab. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from grabbing the lead. Cliff Kingsbury going to decide here to leave the offense out and go for 2. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So 2 successful two-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team, because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or two-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
Rodgers on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. On 2nd and 12, Wentz. He'll check this down to Hines. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Looking deep for Hilton. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Colts are going to jump back in front. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and the lead is up to 5. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. Set to return it. Here's Moore. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
A final shot before half for Murray. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Final adjustments taking place in both teams' locker rooms. We're closing in on the second half. And to bring it your way, let's go back up to Indianapolis and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
And we've got movement by one of the big boys up front for Arizona. Flag comes in. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Murray going to throw. Flushed out right. Going deep for Hopkins. He's got a man. Complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. A huge play there for Arizona. Hey, you need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, you expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers divas. Sometimes just leadership when they get in the huddle and say, get me the ball. I'm about to make a big play.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. He'll buy some time right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's third down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Shotgun now for Murray. Flush to his right. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on third down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
The first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Murray now. Eluding the pressure right. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Murray. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And that hits off the left upright, and it caroms away, no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So we would have figured that one to be 3 points in the bank, but this game, can be unpredictable at times.
Yeah, he knew he needed to pull it ever so slightly to get it going in the right direction, but he seemed to put a little too much on it, and from short range, that is a bad miss for an NFL kicker.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run with Taylor. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. On the handoff, Taylor. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 46. Now a give to Taylor. Powers through him. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he's taken down inside the 30. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Taylor. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Colts add on to their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And Moore, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They'll run on first down. Edmonds. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. On play action, it's Murray. Out to his left. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Rolling to his right. Going deep for Hopkins. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A huge play there for Arizona. From the gun, Murray. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kyler Murray, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So here's a big play for the Cardinals as they'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4. So the signal caller doing it himself there on the 2-point try.
You got to like that. We always talk about the ball staying in the hands of the best players. But most of the time you want to get it to a back, pitch it to a wide receiver. In this case, the quarterback did it himself.
And here's Rodgers to return. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Back to Taylor on first down. Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the broken tackle. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wentz. He'll check this one down to Taylor. And he's got room. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 167 yards rushing for now as he has been tremendous all day long. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll run with Taylor. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Moore now on the return. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Darius Leonard, the linebacker. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.